But speaking of picking up, speaking of picking up, my dog Steph Diggs might go to the Commanders, and this will probably be his landing spot for his career. It makes all the sense in the world. He's from over there, you know, should have been a Vikings for life. I think it started with us, with the Minneapolis Miracle. We put you on the map. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to come back home. This is your home. Anyway, man, let's get into this thing. Let's get into it.
And some of these guys, like even before these guys start, Baldy knows what training camp used. 4 teams to sign, and look, do these guys need?
Exactly what I was just talking about. I didn't even see this. That's the list right there. DeAndre Hopkins. I don't care what y'all are talking about. The DeAndre Hopkins I saw playing could still play. Zach Ertz, Nick Chubb. Yo, Nick Chubb can still play, even though he's old. I won't though. I won't. I won't sign Nick. Nick too old, man. Nick can still ball though. Like Kyle Van Noy, Stephon Diggs, Debo Samuels, Joey Bosa. All right, man, let's get into it.
Need the spring? Did they need mini camp? Did they need training camp? I mean, Kyle Van Noy, who was on the program recently, was like, yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll wait a little bit, at this point of your career, Jeffrey Chadilla. Would you want to go to training camp?
No.
I mean, it's not like it used to be when some of these guys, like even before these guys start. Baldy knows what training camp used to be. But that's a topic for another show. The topic for tonight's show is the best fits for some of these veteran unsigned free agents. And Jeff, we're going to start with Stephon Diggs. Your thoughts on where he should land?
I'm going to put Stephon Diggs with the Las Vegas Raiders. And this makes sense for a lot of reasons. One, he just come off a 1,000-yard season at age 32. He's always been a great benefit to a young quarterback like Josh Allen, C.J. Stroud, Drake May last year benefited from having him around. And look, he's been with Clint Kubiak in Minnesota. He's been with Kirk Cousins in Minnesota. Got a young quarterback in Fernando Mendoza.
Yo, that's my dog, man. I know Steph got his low ways, but he's nice. Like we saw Stephon Diggs go from nothing to something here in Minnesota. We made him. I'm proud.
Who's trying to find his way. Yes, he's had off-field distractions, but Baldy, he's going to be a good player wherever he goes.
I agree with you, Jeff. I agree. He's coming off a really good season. And I think that the Chiefs just look like a natural landing spot for him. I think he'd get along real good with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. A lot of respect for those two guys and what they have accomplished. He was healthy last year. He was productive. And the Chiefs have, they've lost Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster. We know the issues right now with Rashee Rice. They look like they need a veteran receiver right there. They want to get right back into competitive mode, playoff mode. And, oh, by the way, Stephon Diggs has played in 18 playoff games, including a Super Bowl a year ago. He knows what the Chiefs are all about and what they want to get to and what their final goals are. So I think it fits in real well with what the Chiefs need to do.
There was the legal situation with Stephon Diggs as well. He was found not guilty in that regard, so at least that part of things is off his plate when it comes to finding his next gig.
Yeah. There you have it. Nah, we're hearing KC, we're hearing this and that. Probably a receiver from Mendoza and all of that. But he might go back to his hometown. Say Diggs when I face prime NFL. Nah. One play was where Diggs has been widely linked is the Washington Commanders. Washington certainly has a need at receiver alongside Terry McLaurin. A Diggs signing will also bring the Maryland native home. In a recent interview with Fox 5, Diggs was asked about the possibility of returning to the area where he grew up and attended college. I never realized how many fans there. Sorry, y'all, I got my computer back. I should have it like right in front of me. I never realized how many fans there was back home until I was a free agent, and people are like, "Are you going to come back home?" Especially when they see me back here Diggs said, "I've been living here for my whole life. I've been living here for 10 years." They was just like, "Oh, we never see you." I was like, "Man, y'all wasn't looking." Hey, man, this is and, like, these dudes, he's so talented. I mean, like, they can just pitch stuff and they can just sound like that's a nice little pitch to the fans of Washington, you know? I'm from here, you know what I'm saying? I've been here my whole life, even though I've been other places, you know what I'm saying? Where does I he's going there. He's going there. I know that was the point I was trying to why I was trying to show that. There's all these other options. He can go here, he can go there, he can go here, he can go there. There's all these suggestions. And I think the league is gonna do him right because the league is harsh on players when they get in trouble. You're gonna get suspended. Even if the court found you not guilty or I'm telling you, the league has its own punishment. The league has its own punishment. They're gonna get at you their own way. So for them to like to have trust me, I know we've had a few incidents over here with Adrian Peterson and the Dalvin Cook incident and like all of these. What is it with Minnesota? Why are running backs always getting in trouble? It just hit me. Adrian with the whole whipping of his kid. Dalvin Cook had hit some girl, I guess, one time. I guess it was a nothing burger that was trying to make it. So yeah, even if it's nothing, they don't find you, criminally liable or whatever. The league will still punish you. Like we can't hear nothing about you. We don't want to even want to hear that you were drunk, and we don't want to hear anything. We don't want to hear that you were arguing at a bar. None of this. And I understand them because they're supposed to be professionals, man. Like y'all can't be making trouble and out there like no. So I get that, but I think he's gonna go back to Washington. That's where he's from. It sounds just great. He wasn't found guilty of anything. Like if you looked into that case, or if you knew what was going on, it was a complete. She's damn Steph. When you balling, you got it like that. They try to get you, huh? They try to get you. Try to get my boy. He slither his way out of there though. But yeah, like that'll be a perfect. And imagine Steph and Terry McLaurin. Now Washington defense ranked the absolute worst last year, and they had an injured quarterback. So it wasn't looking good for Washington last year. But it's a different day. It's a different season. Jaden Daniels is completely healed, and that kid that I saw play in his rookie season, he made the playoffs in his rookie season. All right, he's coming back healthy. He's coming back healthy. If they if they give that boy Stephon Diggs and he already got Terry McLaurin. Steph Diggs and Terry on the same team, definitely a top five duo. Period. Top five duo. Off rip. And there are a lot of duos, and you know what it is with my Vikings over here. You know my Vikings, Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, and we just got the boy from San Fran. Definitely top five receiving coordinator. You pair Steph Diggs with Terry McLaurin, top five. Period. Instantly. Instantly. And that's where that man is from. He gonna be feeling at home now. Hey, no telling. Ain't no telling what Steph gonna do over there. Dallas already got one of the top offenses. Yeah, Dallas be choking though. Dallas choke. Y'all know that. You know Dallas choke and Dak will choke when the game is on the line. I hate quarterbacks like that. I hate quarterbacks like that. He got that Kirk Cousins blood in him. Every time when there's and that's what separates the greats from the because Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady done threw a million interceptions. Peyton Manning done threw when the game is on the line, when it's clutch time, zero mistakes, perfect. Everybody got to be locked in. That's what separate the good from the greats. So unless you win in the playoffs, unless you win big games, we cannot take you serious. Take Dak serious, man. Oh my God. That's why they're just up and down, that Cowboys team, man. They're just up and down because they quarterback can't win big games. They've had good teams. They've had good defenses. Like, how long has Dak been over there? Like, dudes, like, make some noise in the playoffs, man. If they gave you the keys to the franchise, man, you got to make something happen. You just do. You just do. They've given him great weapons. He has Zeke in him at one point. He had a great offensive line. He had great defenses. They just choke all the time. They just choke all the time, man. But yeah, man, Steph Diggs over there with Terry McLaurin, that is a scary sight. That is a scary sight. And it's just something to watch. It's still early. I'm just on my nerd stuff. Just, us nerds, there's too much thinking. We're anticipating, we're looking a few months ahead. It's still super early. Like, dudes are on a little break from the mini camp now. We ain't even, but it's little lingering news and lingering things around, things to pay attention to. This is one of them. If Steph Diggs go to Washington and connects over there perfectly and fit in over there perfectly, that's where he's from. And y'all see Steph Diggs, man. Ever since he turned the corner in Minnesota, it's just been all up. Anywhere he goes, their offense get better. In Buffalo, the Texans. He go to the Patriots, they go to the Super Bowl after a 4-win season. So you got to give him his flowers. Whatever he's doing is working. He's a great route runner. He's super fast. He doesn't drop passes. He can take the hit. He's a great receiver. He's a great receiver all around. He worked on what he needed to work on. People be sleeping on stuff like route running and your cuts and out of the break and all of that. All of that stuff is important. This DB could be faster than you, but how you run your route and your separation is you can leave him in the dust. You can fake like Justin Jefferson is great at it. What he be doing with his body. JJ will fake like he's running an hour and you going that way and hit you on the inside. You're gone left out of there. Steph is a supreme route runner. So I'm talking about the speed, the route running ability. Don't fumble. You got to be able to hold on to the ball after big hits. That's big too. You can be a great receiver. You keep fumbling, you got to get the hell out the game, man. Like, real talk. So, like, holding on to the ball, catching the ball, not dropping passes, your route running ability, your ability to be able to run past defenses. So you can tell who's been like working out, who's been out during the offseason, running route, all of that, man. When you're out by yourself putting in the work, it shows up on the field. Shout out JJ McCarthy, my quarterback. But anyway, man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The boy Steph, if he goes to Washington, that is a scary sight. I already know. I know Stephon Diggs. He played here. Shout out to the Minneapolis Miracle. It's a lot of hopes. We're kind of figuring it out, working through some things. I did have a small place of me like, damn, it would be great to come home and play in front of their fans I used to play in front of as a young adolescent in college and just kind of doing something for the city. That definitely would be a moment. Hopefully things do work out. We'll see how it goes, but I'm kind of open right now. Yeah. Yeah, man. He'll take a little contract. Yo, man, that dude done made all the money in the world with all these different. He's coming back home. He's older. Is at the end of his career, kinda. It's the tail end of his career. He'll take less money to play in Washington, man. That'll be scary as hell. Like, for real. But yeah, that's crazy.